Got my buddy Matt Viola here with me.
How's it going, everyone?
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year. As I promised, eventually we were going to get to this, and we're here. We're going to be reviewing the Santo Mezquila. Excited. Let's hope for the best.
Yeah? No, I'm looking forward to it.
With honor, sir.
No, thank you very much.
Crack that baby open. I've already done a review on the Santos Blanco. I like it. I like it a lot. I got to buy another one soon because it's getting kind of low there, everybody.
You're thirsty.
Got about 3 shots left.
You're thirsty. All right. First sniff.
Let's see. That's actually the one. It's not bad. I smell like a little bit of a sweetness in there. Tell me if I'm wrong.
You know what? It's not that overpowering mezcal smoky smell, which I like.
No.
I'm not much of a mezcal guy, so...
Yeah. No, I don't like that stuff. I tried it. Too smoky. It's just it's harsh for me, but the smell of this...
nice bottle.
It's not bad.
Nice
The bottles are beautiful.
Nice looking bottle.
I mean, you know...
Nice cork.
Sammy knows what he's doing. He's been at this since Cabo back, what was it, 91, 89, 90, 91. Let's pour this baby. Problem is, if we really like this, might not last the night.
Could be a good night.
Could be.
That's a good thing for Christmas holidays. So, we go into this review wanting to do something more, well, I guess less formal. Yeah. We want to do something more fun, just an honest opinion.
Yeah. Nice
and yeah, we'll do our best to provide you guys with the best information we can.
You know what? I like the smell.
I don't really get much.
I don't find anything strong from it at all. Like it's like
nice legs too.
I smell the earthiness to it, like a lot of herb.
It smells good. It smells clean.
It's clear. It's clear like a Blanco, that's for sure.
Yeah, it smells great.
Hey, not bad.
I'm excited to try it.
I like the smell. I was expecting worse because we've seen reviews of both ways. We've seen good reviews, we've seen bad reviews. Some people don't like it, some people love it. So now it's our turn to try for ourselves. Eh?
Well, and I don't know about you, Mike, but I made it a point to not check Matchmaker on this. I wanted it to be
fresh. Yeah,
fresh and organic,
clear-minded,
and to give an honest opinion the best I could. Yeah.
Notice I put them in our Santos glasses as well. It's a Santo kind of day. It's Christmas holidays, guys. Merry Christmas. Salute.
It's crisp.
It's nice. It's nice.
You don't get a burn like you would with a Blanco.
No, you don't get the burn. I don't get that smokiness, really. Like, that's what I was afraid of, was having that mezcal background taste.
You're not a mezcal guy. No. I'm not. So, yeah. No, I know I kind of had that same concern going into it. But truth be told, I don't get that mezcal really at all. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Like, it's there. The mezcal's there, but it's very slight. Like, it's not overpowering. To me personally, I think I taste the mezcal part stronger than the agave. If I had to put, because they say it's 100% of each, 100% Blue Weber agave, 100% of I can't remember what it was exactly, which kind of mezcal. I can't remember the name.
Mm-hmm.
But I find the mezcal being on the stronger end of the both.
Yeah, and like it's not my only, I would say, complaint or. Not even complain. My only
well, your observation of it.
Observation, where I'm not getting that satisfaction is from, that less agave. That's kind of what I always chase, right? I like that agave. I like that flavor profile. With this, I get, you get more of the mezcal. I think you're right.
You do.
I think you're bang on.
See, we're strong on the Blancos. Like, we love our Blancos.
Mm-hmm.
Just the agave is what you want. It's what you want to drink.
100%.
It's what I want, and I like tasting. There's just something about it that just gets me going. As we go down to the repos, I like repos, certain ones, of course. Some aren't very good. Some are overpowering, some burn more than others.
You know,
I know you're not a Repo guy, but you love the Aneos.
Love an Aneo. You know what? For me, Repo's kind of that in between. For me, it's I'm an all or nothing kind of guy. I either want a Blanco all in one way, or an Anejo all in the opposite. So, yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah, I got no complaints.
I like it. I drink it. Would I repeat a bottle? Would I buy a couple of them? For me, I would rather probably go with the Santo Blanco. Personally, my preference.
That's fine. Yeah, and I agree.
I like it.
If I had to choose the other two, the Blanco would be my preference. But I would buy another one if I could. Now, I mean, rumor has it, we saw on, where was it, online or something, where the Santos is distributed out west, especially in Alberta, maybe BC. But they said they will be expanding, hopefully, east. Ontario, Saskatchewan, maybe Quebec. So that'd be nice for us, so it's easier accessible. It'll be cheaper because we're not paying freight charges to get this stuff sent over.
It's a tough bill,
right? For $100 bottle, it ends up being about $140. And you know, it's just what it is, right?
It's tricky,
but I mean, like we discussed, sometimes we bite the bullet because we can't get the good stuff in our province. So you know, we go out Alberta way, you know, be it whatever, it's Santos, if it's El Tequilino, Tapatio, the El Tesoros, I mean, all the big boys.
See, and I think, you know what, it's not fair to compare others to what we're trying now, you know, and it doesn't do its justice, but, like, for me, yeah, like, if we're putting an order in from out west for similar price, maybe even cheaper, you know, like, would I prefer an El Tesoro Blanco? Yeah. You know what I mean? For that price point, for sure. If you're bringing it in, you're bringing it in. I'd rather one of those Premier. But all in all, good experience. If I had do you want to rate? You want to get to that portion?
I like the smell.
It's good.
It's nice. It's herbal. Like
What are you getting? What's your office smell?
I smell the mezquila. I smell the agave. I smell it more than I taste it.
I taste more. You know what? You're right.
You know.
I agree. I get more of the scent of the agave than I definitely do the flavor.
Same here. Citrusy. No vanilla, no caramel, of course, but citrusy.
Clean.
Grassy, citrusy.
A little floral.
Yeah, a little floral. And like I said, the scent of mezcal is just a little stronger than the agave, but tasting it, I taste the agave just as much. And I know it's an 100% mixture. And
it's a good sip.
Yeah. I would use it as a sipper. I mean, for that kind of price point, I wouldn't mix it. I wouldn't waste it mixing it for a marg or anything.
No, definitely not.
I like to taste the alcohol. Like, I like to taste the agave. I like to taste it. Like this one, the mezcal, for instance, Blanco. I like the scent of it, you know. Especially the Blancos on those the hardcore Blancos that have
for sure.
Good agave base
flavor,
to it, right?
See, and like what I could say about this pretty fairly is that I don't mezcal, just not for me. No, not my favorite.
No. I've had it.
For me, I can have this.
Would never buy it again. Not mezcal. And no offense to those that like mezcal, it just doesn't appeal to me anyway, and I know to a lot of people, and that's personal preference as always, right?
Yep, not for me either, but yeah. So like for this is something I could drink. If I had a bottle of this, I could drink that.
I mean, I wouldn't take. If someone offered me a bottle as a gift, I wouldn't say no. Right? And birthday's coming up.
I got you, Bubba.
Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers.
Again,
Merry Christmas.
All the best.
Happy holidays to everybody. I hope you drink well. Drink up. Just be safe. Don't go driving around. If you can be indoors, if you can walk or crawl home, even better. Right, buddy? I'll roll you home. Don't worry.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You got nowhere to go.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Very enjoyable. And again.
Yeah. Love the bottle. The bottles are beautiful. I mean, sometimes the better the bottle, usually the less the quality of tequila. Most often or not, But
I do like how they have that see-through portion, right, with the black paint.
Yep, it's cool.
It's a good-looking bottle.
I saw
it's
online.
Good looking bottle. That's a good one for the collection.
It is. And even the Blanco. I saw online, there's a thing you could buy. It's like a light, right? It's a USB. It's on a cord. It looks like a miniature Christmas lights. And they actually put it in. And then they would keep it as kind of a light. Yeah, like a little feature, right? So it's like, you know, I mean, this might be gone soon enough, so I might be able to do it.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens the rest of the day.
For real. The Blanco I enjoy a lot. It's clean. It's crisp. It's not overpowering. It's very easy to drink. You can make margs with it. Again, I personally, for the price points of some of the bottles, I don't want to mix. I'd rather just absorb the naturalness of it. You know, like the lower quality, like Altos, for example. If you want to use another name, I love the Altos. Straight,
Fantastic.
neat, or mixed, but I prefer straight. I'm not a mixed guy. Every so often, margarita if it's summertime. You want to enjoy something refreshing or frozen margarita, that's fine.
For sure.
But I'd rather just sit back, put a bottle down, and let's just go at it.
Well, you know, and you bring up a good point too, and it's something I think worth discussing as well. Like where I kind of put the tequilas kind of in like tiers, right? You got your budget, your middle class, your upper tier, what you're willing to spend for price point. And if I were to compare, and I know we were doing the video review today on the Mezquila,
which was was long overdue, of course.
Yeah,
just finding the time. It's just
we were waiting for Christmas break.
We're ready now. Yeah,
we're waiting to be off.
We're off, and
it's a good day for it. But yeah,
off and running.
What I would say about the Blanco, though, if I were to compare it to anything, I'd probably say if anybody's ever tried the Siempre Blanco, I would say that's the closest comparison that I can give to that. This, as far as comparing, I can't really compare it to anything I've ever had.
Yeah, it's hard to.
This is my first Mezquila too. I've never had an experience with another.
It's the only one that's made this way. Right?
Oh, really?
So it's the only one. Like the Guy Fieri. No, it's actually Adam Levine. I'm sorry, Adam Levine and Sammy Hagar invented this. Guy Fieri was with Sammy for the Blanco and the Rebel.
Right.
So.
Well, what other expressions do they have? Like, you know more about the Santo than I do.
Well, there's the Rebel too. I mean, the Rebel's it's their latest of the collection.
No,
I haven't tried it. No Neil.
Not yet.
No, not yet. Maybe in the future.
Sure it'll come.
If I know Sammy, based on the history, reading up on his legacy of tequila, starting with Cabo, he likes to be in the business.
It's coming.
He likes to be unique and original, and it works for him. And I'm glad because I enjoy his product. I enjoy him as a person. He's great. Singing, he's funny. I love his videos. So I mean, I would support it as long as I liked it, and I do like it. If I didn't like it, no, I wouldn't support it. Right? It's like anything else. Like some of the other name brands. I shun away from them. They just don't. Well,
and as far as celebrity tequilas go, you get a bad rap. You get a lot of mixed reviews. Like not to slam dunk on or anything, but like you got the Rocks tequila or whatever. As far as like a celebrity brand tequila, for me personally, Santo is probably the best I've had as far as the celebrity kind of umbrella is concerned.
And we know which ones they are.
Yeah, we don't need to. You know what? I don't want
to list them, but we know.
Yeah, we know what we like. We know what we don't. We know what the general consensus is here. But I think the Santo is a good product. I would pay, for a bottle like the Blanco here, I would go somewhere in the $55, $60. I think it's that middle tier. Yep. But it's not that crazy celebrity price that you're paying for, say, Casamigos or something to that.
Well, actually, that before the taxes and all is an $80 bottle.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's $80. This was almost $100 Canadian. We're talking Canadian dollars, of course. The rep was in between 87 when I look it up online. So I mean, you're $80 to $100, and I get it. I mean, like anything else, you pay for the quality of the bottle as well. I mean, the quality.
These are all Canadian dollars too, as well.
Yeah, Canadian dollars, not US. And,
yeah. See, and you know what? And again, having said that, like, would I probably go in a different direction because of that price point? Yeah, you know what? I probably would, but at the same time too, if you haven't experienced it before, I definitely think it's worth your time to give it a shot. Well, you know what? We won't keep anybody. This video's kind of stretching out, but we wanted to at least give some sort of a feedback or a review. Yeah. So you know what? We talked enough about the Blanco, but this video I think is about our friend here in the middle, the Mezquila. So, Mike, on a scale of, let's break it down. TMM. If you had to give a percentage to it for your overall satisfaction, what would you put a number on that as?
I'd give it a 78.
78 is fair.
I'd give the Santos an 80, 81. I like the Blanco. Sorry, I meant the Blanco. I just love the Blanco. As you can see, it's getting kind of low there, and it's because I like it. And the problem is, it's pricey. We have to get it shipped in. We got to get delivered, and it's the cost of delivery is half the value of the bottle. But like anything else, if you want to try something different, that's the route we have. We don't have any options. Yeah, we don't have any options.
Doing business. But yeah, and again, and not to compare, but I feel like it's unfortunately it's our first video together, so it's kind of like we have so many conversations that you and I have had privately that it's tough because you want to cram it all in. For me to order out west, I look at a bottle like this, which is very, very good tequila. I like it. But I look at that of a Tapatio. Which
you got to be practical as well.
You know what? The Tapatio I think so highly of too that to get that at a lower price point. And this is good for any Ontarians watching too that kind of are in the same circumstances we are, right?
Yeah.
You know what, I would definitely lean towards something maybe different, but as overall satisfaction for me, if I were to put a number on it myself, so you said, sorry, 78.
I give it 78, 81.
81.
Comfortably.
The Blanco I like. The Blanco I would say, you know what, for me, that's an 80.
Yeah.
Do I like an Altos Blanco better? I do.
Yeah, so, you know, honestly, so do I. The Altos for $44 bottle.
You
now,
can't beat
Canadian.
that.
It's just, it's we both ourselves love the agave that's there. Like,
you
it's
can't
just,
beat that.
You can't. I mean,
especially
you
for
sip
us
it
here.
and you enjoy it, and it's there, right? There's no aftertaste to it, and same with the it's just it's softer. It's a little milder.
Mild, yeah, it's more mild, but you don't get as
easier
much
sipper,
agave.
right? Easier sipper.
That's nice, yeah. Like I said, I could compare it to the Siempre. That's the best kind of comparison that I can give. If you put it side by side of those two, I would have a hard time distinguishing which to the other.
Tierra Noble Blanco, it's a little softer, right? I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
I've had it a couple times.
Yeah, I like the añejo. I love the añejo of the Tierra Noble. The Blanco, would I repeat on something like that? Probably not necessarily. I don't think that's the direction I would go.
Unless that's all that's left in the liquor store.
Well, it is Christmas time.
It's getting sparse out there, and
it's scary. But and then if for this one too, you know what? Just to get a rating in for that, based on my past experiences trying mezcal, not really enjoying it, this far exceeded my expectations. I would say, if I had to give a number on it, probably a 75-ish, maybe even a touch lower. And that's not a knock on it. I just, you know what, I like what I like. All in all, a good experience. Would I be going to that $100 price mark?
For this,
probably not. This is probably going to be my only experience with it.
We gave it a shot, and I wanted to experience it, and
for sure.
And we did.
Well, you like the Santo brand, as you went into the history of who makes it. You enjoy the product.
No different than look at for example, the Terramana. It's kind of like the hottest, newest brand. Right. It is what it is. I mean,
not for me, but you know what? If it is for somebody,
yeah, I've heard both reviews. I've heard a lot more of one side than another, and I'm not going to knock it. But
and I feel like we always kind of have to. We always have to say that too, because you never want to insult anybody, because you like what you like, and everybody's palate's different. But truth be told, I agree with that. Again, I just look at it what I would repeat. Anytime I have a tequila experience, is what would I like? Where would I go as far as my next bottle? Am I dying to get my hands on another one of those, or am I willing to try something else? If I try something and it's you know what, I want to try something else, then maybe that's not the bottle for me. Of course.
So you want to expand your quality selection, because you want to taste stuff that first of all, we don't have access to. And in the U.S., I mean, you've got millions of bottles that you have access to. I mean, you see it online, see it in social media.
Definitely.
The G4 is one that we're dying. The Fortaleza of all of them is one of. It's like it's like the god of tequilas. I think personally.
I can't go on Facebook without messaging Mike here and just saying we gotta get our hands on this.
Yeah,
but obviously, COVID restrictions haven't helped our cause to get down south either, unfortunately. But yeah, no.
I've told people, at the end of the day, like you read, people are gonna like what they want, and that's fine. If you enjoy it, salud, you enjoy it, right? I mean, what's one guy's treasures, another one's not, and just what it is, right? And if I had to pick the two, if I had to go get another bottle, maybe I'll try the Repo one day of the Santos, but I definitely would buy another Blanco. And I'm hoping if it comes here into Ontario, at least we're not paying those extra $30-40 to get shipped here.
No,
right?
for sure, definitely. And, definitely, I agree.
Then I'll stock up. Fuck, I'll get two.
You gotta load up. You gotta load up when you can. No, yeah, you know what? And again, it was a good experience. Yeah. Thank you for sharing this one with me. This was a good one.
This was something months in the waiting. Like I told my buddy Matt, I said, when I do the video, you will be in it, and we will crack it open. He says, no, go ahead, open it. No, I'm not opening it.
I'm glad we were able to experience it together.
I'm on to my word.
No, it's good. You know what? And that's always nice.
You know what?
It's always nice to do.
It's a nice sipper. It's a nice sipper. Yeah. I'm enjoying it, actually.
No issues.
Like you said, if it was comparing it to some of the others I've had, no, it's not in the scale of, I love the Tapatio for some reason. For a budget value, just like the Altos.
I almost feel like calling budget to Tapatio is almost insulting.
Yeah, it's almost insulting.
Because it's such a premier brand and such a...
Yeah. Highly rated.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic. And but I know what sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I know what you're talking about.
Something about some of the others that just they'll grab my attention.
Yeah, they jump off the page. For me, you know what? And again, this is my opinion, just based off of my experiences. The El Tesoro Blanco I've never had an experience like that.
Again, ordered in from
Zin from Alberta there. You know, you're paying what you're paying, but for me, if I'm paying that extra bit, I want to make sure that I'm getting, you know, a quality level of that El Tesoro, of that Tapatio. For me, you know what, I would do crazy things on my Visa card if Eliza became available.
If money no object would be nice.
Well, being married.
Yeah, but we all work, right? We all gotta work. We gotta work to buy these things. And,
all in all, good experience though.
Yeah, nothing bad to say about it. Nothing at all, honestly.
No.
The Mezquila. Before I decide to go buy this one again.
Yeah.
But there'll come a day when this is gone. It's like, you know what? It's time for another bottle, and eventually I'll get another one. Yeah. Let's hope it's in Ontario by then, and it's easier to get spur of the moment than waiting and the added charges to get it here. Right? But
definitely.
But I don't know.
Salute.
I'm enjoying it. Salute, buddy.
And if you haven't tuned out yet, because
we're boring, we're ugly. I don't know, whatever you want to call us.
Well, maybe one half of the couch. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers, everyone.
Thank you.
Salute.
Cheers. Salute, buddy. Again. Salute.